Welcome to Abby's mock driving test. So at the end of the road we're going to be doing a left turn, and on the approach she's already checking the mirror, seeing what's happening next to her. Got a nice low speed, good start, good observations, right, left, right, not rushing. That's what you want to do in the first few minutes. Don't rush things, take it easy, and she continue this for the next 5 or 10 minutes. And then just follow the road ahead at the roundabout, taking the second exit.
Yep.
Works really well. Now on the approach to this small roundabout, people tend to drift, but you can see there's 2 lanes on the approach, and she stuck to a lane really well, so well done, Abby. Up to the sky, knocks it off. At the roundabout, we'll take the first exit left.
Yep.
So if I say nothing, just follow the road ahead. So this next bit coming up, she actually dealt with the combination of a small roundabout with a spiral roundabout added on the end of it, and dealt with it really well. So there's different ways to do it. I'll put a link at the top if anyone wants to see it from a different position. Just like well done, Abby, again.
Yes.
So we're just going to follow the road ahead and ahead at the big roundabout as well.
Yep.
And then follow the road ahead at the large roundabout, please. Second exit.
Yep.
This right turn up here. And then just follow the road ahead at this small roundabout. And we're going to take the next left at the roundabout, please. I thought Abby dealt with this roundabout turn left really well. There's lots of parked cars. She spots them and slows down accordingly and doesn't risk taking out fast. She just takes her time. So well done, Abby, on this. Good observations, good awareness.
Be nice if the indicator, wouldn't it?
Abby's going to be doing a reverse parallel park in the next minute.
No indicator.
This is probably her least experienced manoeuvre of the 4, and it shows a little bit, but over the time, from now and taking a driving test, she's going to get to the point where she's going to get quite good at it.
So ahead of us there's a blue car. You can see it. We're going to pull up on this side of it, about 4 car lengths behind it, please.
Okay.
This one here, pull up on the left, about 4 car lengths behind it. Probably where that lamp post is. Okay, so we're going to do a parallel park, just like we've been practicing the other week.
Yep.
So get yourself next to that car, parallel, reverse back behind the car,
Yep.
keeping yourself reasonably close to the curb when you finish, within 2 car lengths. So the 2 car lengths includes us.
Right, okay. Yep.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
Know what you're doing?
Yeah.
So in your own time, it's safe to do so. Carry on then.
Okay. Every time.
Do what you've got to do.
So I put an indicator on.
You've already stopped. Carry on.
Oh, no, wrong way. I'm just going to wait for these. and then-
That's the right thing to do.
Yeah, okay.
Just put. You all right?
Yeah, I'm just going to go forward then.
You're going to have to drive forward
So
now.
let people, yeah.
You have to drive forward now. All right. And then we'll pull up on the left there, please, by the lamppost. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just come out of the mock test mode for a minute,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Obviously, we'll carry on recording about this. When you was thinking about which way to go, forwards, backwards, and you went forward a little bit, and you
Yeah.
seen that van was wanting to move off, didn't you?
Mm, yeah.
Why don't you just reverse back and get it, finish it off?
Oh. I don't know, I thought I wouldn't have enough space. Maybe oh, okay.
But you went out, didn't you?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You went out to give yourself space. Just finish it off.
Okay, yeah.
Because when you went forward, he's going to go forward, isn't it?
Yes.
So you can't reverse back at that point.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to carry on now with the next part of your test.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So we're going to do independent driving.
Okay.
All right. Obviously, on the driving test, the examiner wants to talk about the manoeuvre, because it's a mock test. I
Yeah.
don't mind talking about it with
Okay,
you,
yeah.
just so you understand that you had choices we could do then.
Okay, yeah.
All right. But we'll go into a bit more detail at the end. So I'm going to direct out of here, and then we're going to pick up signs for Central Milton Keynes.
Yep.
Along the way, I'll update the signs.
Okay.
Okay with that?
Yep.
It's always disappointing when things don't go your well on the driving test, but what I did like for the next 20 minutes with Abby is she's kept her cool, she's kept to the plan, which is
So follow the
do
road
things
ahead of the
safely,
roundabout, please.
do things right, put great pull off, and for the next 20 minutes on the independent driving, she dealt with it really well. So well done for keeping your focus, and let's carry on.
At the roundabout, we're going to turn right, taking the third exit.
Okay.
And as soon as we turn right, we're going to pick up signs for Central Milton Keynes.
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yes.
So it's right at the roundabout, third exit, and then pick up signs for Central Milton Keynes straight away.
When you come to a roundabout or a junction and it's busy and you can't go, especially in driving tests, you feel the pressure that you've got to take a risk. But she waits for the safe gap and pulls off, and that's what you've got to remember. You could be waiting there for the next 10, 20 seconds, even a couple of minutes if it's busy enough. But when the gap did come along, she got on with it, so well done.
Good. And then Central Milton Keynes, please. So Central Milton Keynes.
Yeah.
It's important to keep your safe gap from the car in front of you. Even if a car from the other lane comes into your space, you need to kind of drop back and keep a gap. And what we get happening a couple of times on the mock test is Abby just gets a little bit closer than she should be, which is probably just bordering 2 seconds, and she really wants to keep that gap. But we do chat about it at the end, and she understands what she's got to do for next time. So if you used to feel yourself catching up, start coming off the gas, drop back a little bit.
We're going to follow the road ahead at the roundabout. We're following the signs for Central Bletchley.
So she's got another tricky bit to contend with, going to go ahead at the spiral roundabout and then going ahead on this small roundabout. It's quite busy in Central Bletchley. If you want to watch a video on it, I'll put a link at the top and below for you. But she deals with this really well.
Car change lane then, didn't it? Better than looking. That's what you got to watch out for, unfortunately. Someone's doing it wrong.
So this next stretch of road is 70 miles an hour, and what happens ahead of us here is Abby slowly catches up with it, or I think it just maintains a distance but slows down, and they're at about 40 miles an hour, and really she should be thinking about maybe overtaking them at this point because they're going a little bit too slow. So if you've got the opportunity to overtake safely, then take the opportunity and don't kind of sit behind someone going really slow.
At the roundabout, we're going to do a right turn, second exit, please.
Abby deals this next problem really well. You've got two parked cars on the pavement opposite each other and cars coming down the hill, so she anticipates the danger, slows down really nice. And the only problem she does is when she does pull off, she doesn't go into the middle of the gap, she just gets a bit close to the white car, so she gets a clearance fault, which we talk about at the end of the test about.
Take the next right turn, please. And then pull up on the left by that tree, please.
You'll always get a hill start on the driving test, usually at the end, and she dealt with it really well, so well done, Abby.
And then drive on when you're ready.
Towards the end of your test, you'll recognise the area where the test centre is, and this is quite vital that you keep focused, don't take silly risks, and keep your driving safe, and that'll just see you through to the end. So this is quite nice and neat driving by Abby. Keep going.
At the mini roundabout, we're going to do a right turn, please. Next left turn, please. Well done. And what do you make of that?
Some bits could have been better.
Yeah. Now, you've not passed.
Yeah.
I think you know that from the manoeuvre, didn't you?
Yeah.
I've got here, did not complete.
Yes.
How many faults do you reckon you got, apart from the manoeuvre? What do you think you got faults for?
Because I think one time, maybe a couple, I don't know. I think I might have signalled before I looked at the mirror, maybe.
Right, okay.
I might have.
Right. Well, I must have missed that one.
Oh, I didn't actually. I didn't. I did it once. Yeah.
Well, we'll look back in the video. I'll find out.
I'm sure I did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faults.
Okay.
6 if you include the bit on the manoeuvre.
Right. Okay.
All right. So we'll put that as 6 in total then. Obviously, it's not a pass.
Yep.
Because of the I'll put another one there. 6. You got 2 following distance. Not following distance means.
Oh, was I too close or too far?
Too close.
Okay.
Too close. There's a couple of times when you're on the roads where I know the weather stopped raining but the ground's a little bit damp. But even then, you was borderline 2 seconds, maybe less.
Oh, okay.
I think I counted a couple of times. You're less than 2 seconds. So keep your gap.
Yep. Okay.
Keep your gap. And then there's ones where appropriate speed. You're coming down that 70-mile-an-hour road, just gone through the B&Q bit, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a car in front of you doing 40 mile an hour.
Yeah.
And you sat behind him.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, I was like, should I overtake him?
Well, was he going slow?
Yes. So
And was it clear on your right lane?
Yes.
So overtake him then.
Okay, yeah.
If he's going that slow, you can easily do 50, 55,
Yes.
can't you, on that bit there?
Yes,
It's
okay.
long enough. So overtake him, you sat behind him. You know, if he's and maybe the guy's lost because he was driving a bit erratically.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one where you come to a roundabout and you said, I could have gone then, you said.
Yeah.
And then you kind of waited and waited and waited under hesitation. That was what it was for.
Okay.
And a few minutes ago, you was done a right at a roundabout, and then there's 2 parked cars on either side of the road,
Yes.
half off the road, and there's cars coming down, weren't there?
Yeah.
I like what you did. You slowed down and gave way to them.
Mhm.
Right?
Yes.
When you pulled off, why don't you get in the middle of the gap? You got too close to the left car.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't like a serious, but it's at fault.
Oh.
I think it comes under clearance, but I can't find clearance in there, so I put it on the meeting situation.
Right. Okay.
Judgment. So yeah, you've give way to let him get out of your way,
Yes.
so you can get through. Then go in the space rather than shave that space.
Okay. So okay. Yeah.
Give yourself more space.
Mhm.
Right, now let's talk about that manoeuvre then. Now, to your credit, and I'm trying to defend you here, you didn't practice the manoeuvre before and bit.
No.
So we haven't done it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So in a way, you got a little bit stuck because you're still learning it. So I was a bit cruel giving you the day on this manoeuvre, but that's life, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you can get the route wasn't an easy route.
Oh, okay.
It was a tricky route. You went through some tricky roundabouts.
Okay.
And you dealt with them quite nice. Independent driving was pretty good.
All right. That's good.
Right, I thought you'd done really well on that. And on the roundabouts, you've done really well. So the manoeuvre then, let's get back to that.
Okay.
You started off going the wrong way.
Yes. I don't know.
And then you
why
corrected
I did
it.
That. Yeah.
Now, when you pulled off, it was clear, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And as soon as you pulled off, it's like everyone turned up for you.
Yes. I was like,
You had about 3 cars waiting for you, pressurising you.
yeah.
And you just got to take your time with them, like you just started to do.
Mhm.
And then I think as you got close to the curb, you were going to be too close when you got the back end in.
Yeah.
So you done the right thing. You stopped. You didn't.
Because, yeah, they were.
You know, they're coming through, and you didn't mount the curb. You knew you couldn't make it, so you
Yes.
decided to correct, didn't you?
Yeah.
You went out about 3 or 4 foot.
Mhm.
At that point, the car behind you let someone out.
Yeah. I thought they were parking up, and then
Someone jumped out, so the passenger side jumped out.
Yes.
At that point, all you had to do was pop it in reverse
and then
carry on.
back in. Oh, okay.
But when you move forward, that car behind you moved off at that point
Yes.
because he's waiting for you to do something.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense.
So technically, you couldn't reverse back now because he's behind you.
Yeah. Right.
That's why I said to you, you need to drive forward.
Yeah.
I kind of
Okay.
stepped in that point. So it's a learning thing. You'll get better at it. You'll be a bit more wiser.
Yeah.
But take some good information, which is the rest of the drive was pretty good.
Okay.
You know, yeah, there's a few little errors in there,
Yes.
but if you take out the manoeuvre, it would have been a pass, wouldn't it?
Oh, okay.
because you're allowed 15 faults and you only got 6.
Oh right, okay.
You just got to get a manoeuvre right.
Yes. Okay.
The question was fine. I know people always it's a horn question, but if you don't know where the horn is, or you use it at the wrong time, it can be serious.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So, any questions? Anything you want to ask me?
I don't think so.
No. So.